Good morning. My name is Dr. Stephanie Crosby, and I'll be facilitating Education 7 for you this spring semester here at Fresno City College. I hope that we get a lot done this semester. Being a 12-week course, it's going to be pretty quick, so we're condensing a lot of information into a shorter period of time than you might be used to. So hopefully we will be able to get everything done. If you have any questions as we go through the term, feel free to email me or message me in the Canvas course. If you do send me an email, please be sure to put Education 7 into the subject line so that I know that it's related to the course and not one of my general emails. A little bit about me. I am the Director of Disability Services here at Fresno City College. I've been in the field of disability and education for about 25 years now. I've been a teacher, an administrator. I'm currently an adjunct faculty member, and I've worked in several states. I'm originally from Massachusetts, and I moved here from Orlando, Florida. I've worked at 2 other colleges doing the same type of position. I've taught a couple other classes in education, communications, student success courses. So I'm looking forward to working on this course online with you. For the online course, please be sure not to use your phone. Canvas isn't really friendly about doing that, and you want to make sure that you're able to access the documents, get into Canvas, watch the videos that are part of your lesson, and have the correct technology for turning in your assignments. As far as your assignments, there are no late assignments, so you have plenty of time to look ahead at the work. I have the weeks laid out for you, so I do not mind if you turn in anything early, but I don't accept assignments after the due date and the due time. All assignments are due Saturday night at midnight. So they open at the beginning of the week and you turn it in by Saturday at midnight. The first 6 weeks of the class are currently open. If you want to work ahead, that's fine. The second 6 weeks of the class will be open to you in the next week or two. So you are able to work at your own pace. You will find that on some assignments and assessments you have multiple attempts. Feel free to use those, but know that I will not add other attempts onto it. So if you take a quiz and want to do it a second time, that's fine, but I will not add a third attempt to it. So make sure that you've brushed up if you have any information you feel like you need to go back and look on. All communication and grades are going to be done through Canvas. Like I said, you can email me, but the Canvas messaging tool is going to be much faster for me to respond to, and an easier way for you to keep all of your information inside of the course. I will be providing some extra credit through the term that will be random, and so keep an eye on each week. I'll also send out email messages about opportunities for you to get extra credit for assignments. We have 2 large projects this term. One will be an interview, one will be a research project, and those you'll see the dates in the syllabus of when they're due and more details about them. The syllabus is really your guide for this term. I would encourage you to be familiar with it, to read it once or twice, make sure that you understand the grading scale, make sure you understand the assignments. But it's pretty simple inside of the modules. Everything you have to do is in each week's module. So if you just follow through each part, complete all of the assignments, you should be good to go throughout the term. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm experimenting with a textbook-free class this term. So all of our material will be video content, it will be textbook material that has been brought in from our library, scholarly articles, current research, best practices, and I'm hoping that that provides you a more realistic information group that you can pull from as far as the field of special education. And as we go through, if you find materials that you think would be useful to your classmates, please feel free to share them. On the front page of the Canvas course, there's a question and answer section that will remain open the whole term. You can post questions there for responses from myself or responses from your classmates. You can also post documents that you want to share there that you think will be useful. If you are planning on going into the field of education professionally, keep in mind that networking and sharing resources is going to be something you are doing throughout your life of your career. Teachers are very collaborative as a group of people, and so it's very helpful to start making those contacts now and learning how to find the resources available to you online and in your teaching community. In our first week, You are going to have a few assignments. Again, we're on an express session. One of those is introducing yourself, providing some information, and then we're going to get right into our content material. Please, again, if you have any questions, be sure to reach out to me so that I can answer those as quickly as possible. A lot of your assignments may have a couple of different ways for you to submit responses. Some people like being on video. I don't. Some people prefer to do a writing assignment. That's fine. So if you see that there's options, please know that whichever you're more comfortable with, that's fine with me. The grade is the same. You're just demonstrating your information there. During the course, if you find any content that is not accessible to you, if you have any type of adaptive technology need, please let me know as soon as possible. I have made every effort to make sure that everything is fully 508 compliant and accessible. But if you find anything that is not, please contact me immediately and I will update that to make sure that you have access to all of the course content. Again, welcome to Education 7. I look forward to this semester, and if there's anything that I can provide information about, please feel free to reach out with any questions. Thank you, and let's have a great term.